and welcome to L10. I'm your host, Caroline Bednar. In this week's show, we'll dive into winter on campus. First, hear from some up-and-coming artists and producers making music in the Upper House. Whit Phillips and Luke McDonough sat in on a production session to get an inside look into the creative process of rappers at Lawrenceville.
Guys. My name's Daniel Cummings. I'm from New York City, and I love making music with my guys. You feel me? We started doing this fall term really when after me and Big Boy freestyled at our friend Carter's room, and then we found out Steven made music, and it just all came together. You feel me?
My name is Nate Hoskins. I'm from Danville, Illinois. I always liked to rap when I was younger. I always knew how to rap, but I always wanted to be on a track. And I didn't get on one until I came up here and met my boys, so yeah.
And I'm Steven. I'm from Pennsylvania, and yeah, I think once I first met these guys, I was amazed by their freestyling, and they didn't know I produced, and so we kind of had a whole trio going, and we've just been going since then, since like fall term. So it's been good. It's been great.
And you know that.
And there's a lot of mops that have been eaten.
Okay, you like I'm in New York, you know how I'm saying these they be hating, but they not important.
Listen, can't cuff me and I can't cuff you. Sight, yeah, I lie, baby girl, you know I love you. Yeah, I love you, but baby, I don't trust you because I know you with these dudes and you know I know what they do. Yeah, I know they moves cause I did this myself. I remember I would have to do it all myself. Now I don't gotta do it at all because you know I got label, so you know we gon' ball.
And you know that it's like in the service, we know our purpose and you know we trying to get it, we just touching the surface. We gotta know what our worth is unless we feel worthless. You know how we coming on, we deserve it. And you know I'm a champion, I done took off and you know that I am the man again. Now I just feel like I can be something great, but you know I gotta take it off. I might jump in the lake, I'ma break it off, take it off. Be over. Yeah.
Stream Steven, Nate, and Daniel's work on SoundCloud, and keep an eye out for future releases. Fourth formers Julia and Kevin Chang organized a donation to Loaves and Fishes of over 250 bags filled with clothes and hygiene supplies. This project was coordinated with the Ruby Xiao Chang Fund, created to honor the life of Julia and Kevin's mother. Lawrenceville Athletics has been on a winning streak. Fencing won the NJISAA Prep A Championship titles, while both indoor track and squash won the Maple League. Congrats to all of these teams. Lawrenceville Athletics has also found success in the classroom. Kira Duffy, Lillian Gesner, Anna Gill, Caroline Hunt, Lauren Kim, Emma Kim, Devin Morey, and Layla Schaefer were all named to the 2021 National Field Hockey Coaches Association High School National Academic Squad. Congratulations. Next, catch up with chemistry teacher Julie Mellor, known as JVO around Lawrenceville, as she introduces senior features producers Etta Shar and Nico Torres to her campus famous chickens.
Hi, I'm Julie Mellor. I teach in the science department and we have chickens. So right now we have 6 chickens, though in a little while we'll probably only have 5. So we have Ava, and she is our Easter egger, and then we have 2 Plymouth Rocks that are Clover and Ace, and then we've got 2 Copper Morans, which is Aceling and Ovia. And then right now, Fiona is a Salmon Favorelle, but Fiona might actually be Fred, and that's why she'll be leaving us soon. So I've always been really interested in being self-reliant, and so the idea of having chickens and being able to have my own eggs was always kind of a thing that I had in the back of my head. And so a couple years ago, we actually did Rent the Chicken, and so we got our 2 Plymouth Rocks in a little cart-around coop, and we had them for a year, and after the year, we really enjoyed having them, and so we adopted them officially. And then after that, we just kind of started adding to the flock a little bit.
Would you say that a lot of students or people on the campus know about your chickens?
I think that most people who know me for some reason, like in a class, have probably heard about my chickens at some point. But otherwise, I don't know that it's widely known that I have chickens.
When people do find out you have chickens at Lawrenceville, what do they normally say, or what is their reaction?
So when people find out that we have chickens, most act a little bit surprised that a faculty member would have them. They don't realize that I actually live just behind campus, so have a little bit more property and are able to have them. And then most usually respond with something like, that's cool, and it doesn't go a whole lot further. They're like really sweet, they're super intelligent, they can definitely tell the difference between people. And it's one of those things where it's like, Javo, you really don't love your chickens if they die? You'd be upset. I'm like, well, it is still a chicken. But that said, like when you're hanging out with them, like they know you, they'll come over, they'll eat like treats out of your hand. They definitely like some people in my family more than other people. And they also have their own like hierarchy amongst them. Like there's like Ovia is the one that's a little mean, and it's because she's the alpha chicken. You can see she's kind of pecked at her sister a little bit. So they have their own, literally that idea of pecking order, they really do have. And yeah.
What would you say is just like the best aspect of what the chickens bring to your life on Lawrenceville campus?
So it's one of those things on my bucket list to try to be more self-reliant, except around the holidays. I haven't bought an egg in almost 3 years now, which is pretty amazing, I think. And you know, they're a lot of fun. It gets to teach my kids some more responsibility, and it's something that we can have as a family, one of those experiences going forward.
If Erwin ever runs out of eggs, it looks like we know where to ask. Lawrenceville's own Miss Hunter was named the high school chairperson for the Advanced Placement Literature and Composition Exam Development Committee. Congratulations to Miss Hunter in this role. Earlier this week, senior news producers Hale Brown and Rory Murphy caught up with a beloved English teacher outside MEM. This is L10's 10 Questions featuring Mrs. Buckles.
What is your name?
Elizabeth Honey Buckles.
And where are you from originally?
New England and Texas.
Did you bring any pets with you to campus?
Well, I have an emergency backup Boston Terrier, but the two real dogs are my husband's impeccably trained Springer Spaniels.
And what are their names?
The Springer Spaniels are Ripton and Gussie, and my Boston Terrier is Desdemona Ophelia.
What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you?
I was at the beach one time and came out of the ocean, and somehow my suit stayed in the water.
Gingered peach or Starbucks?
Burger King.
What would you bring with you to a desert island?
Oh, totally Mr. Buckles, because he's just an outdoorsy guy, and if anybody could get me off the island, he could.
Which goes first, the milk or the cereal?
Oh, cereal.
If you had to pick a new mascot for Lawrenceville, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know anything about sports. You know, a book.
What was your dream job as a kid?
Okay, I'm a little bit of a geek, but I always wanted to be a teacher.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely, especially when partnered with bacon.
If you had to come back to Earth as one animal, what would that animal be?
One of my dogs.
And finally, what are you most looking forward to this spring term?
The tantalizing possibility of teaching without a mask for the first time in 2 years.
Go Big Books has a certain ring to it. You're onto something, Mrs. Buckles. Fourth former Margot Robinson is the winner of the 2022 Lawrenceville Shakespeare competition. Robinson will go on to compete at the regional Princeton branch round on February 20th. Lawrenceville mock trial team has advanced to the finals of the Mercer County mock trial competition. The team, filled with students from every grade, competed last Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. As the fifth form college journey comes to a close, the fourth form search has just begun. But who guides this process? Senior specialty producer Lauren Kim introduces you to the College Counseling Office.
Hi, I'm Jeff Durso-Finley.
I'm Holly Burks-Becker.
So my name is Beth Gozo-Folk.
I'm Tim Cross.
My name is Courtney Roach, or should I go by probably Miss Roach.
My name is Mr. Antoine Hart. 25 hours in a day. I would probably spend it with my family, probably hang out with the kids.
You find one of the parks or the towpath around here and get a nice long walk in the sunshine.
I would sleep. I am very sleep deprived.
I think I would do an hour of yoga for mental and physical health.
Certainly be outside. I would definitely be spending my 25th hour sleeping. I don't get enough sleep as it is.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Maybe The Godfather. Might go with the trilogy on that one.
So I just watched Encanto, that new Disney movie, last weekend. I loved it so much that as soon as I finished, I immediately rewinded and played it from the beginning, and I'm a huge fan, so I'd probably watch that again.
I think I'm going to say The Matrix.
The movie that immediately comes to mind is The Dark Knight, Batman.
I remember watching The Matrix when it first came out.
I don't know if I was in college, I forget when exactly it came out, but saw the midnight viewing or showing of that.
And got to the end and thought to myself, what just happened?
Sitting in the theater being like, what just happened?
Good Will Hunting.
Gladiator. I have an undergrad degree in classics, and so I'm totally into ancient Rome.
I'm a very accomplished piano player. I started playing when I was 3, and although I haven't played in a while, it's still something that comes back to me every once in a while, and I will play kind of more for fun, but I used to do it in a very competitive way when I was a kid.
I played rugby for 10 years, so I would say that's a hidden talent.
I'm actually a pretty mad croquet player, which is kind of weird, but is definitely true.
For a while, I was a certified archaeologist.
I don't have any hidden talents.
Okay. Oh, I make a great cake. Well, before I was a college counselor, my favorite season was fall. Just loved the crisp air and the colors, especially in New England. College counseling doesn't really do well with fall, so spring has become my favorite season.
I'd say spring.
Probably spring.
Normally would have been spring because, well, my birthday's in spring.
Falls are long and glorious in New Jersey. In New England, it's the summer. Summers in New Jersey are miserable.
I have to say summer. I just like being outdoors. I hate coats. Love being on the beach and doing activities, so definitely summer. I think my message is I just hope that you feel a lot of pride in just all that you've done and accomplished, and I hope the journey's been really rewarding.
Ooh, I love my fifth form counselees. They are ready to launch, and I'm super excited for them.
Thank you for sharing your stories with me, your dreams, your fears.
Hanging in there throughout it, through all the COVID stuff. I'm just really proud of you.
Be that person you envision and you dream of.
I can't wait to work with you. Keep the excitement up, keep the energy up, continue to just be open to new possibilities.
The college counseling process is actually really interesting. It can be really fun.
I want to say that this can actually be hopefully a fun experience.
We're going to have fun. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and a lot about higher education, but most of all, we're going to have fun.
Be open to change. Be open to learning things that you didn't know about yourself.
We got this. For college counseling, we got this. I am your partner. We're buying into this, where we're going to work together whenever you need me. I am there to help you, and I'm really excited to get to know you.
We'll be sure to stop by Mackenzie to say hi. That's all for this week's show. As always, if you have a story to tell, let us know, or stop by our office in the basement of Pop Hall. Be sure to keep up with Lawrenceville news by clicking the subscribe button.
From all of us here at L10.
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 From all of us here at L10, thanks for watching. It's been an honor telling Lawrenceville stories, and we look forward to seeing the ninth board continue in the year to come. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.